Shout out to the real sports fans, real boxing fans. You know what it is. Something Spectacular Sports. Shout out to the new subs. We grinding. Check this out. Look, I know boxing, man. And Jerron Boots Ennis is super high risk. And right now, based on his profile, he's super low reward. Similar to how Triple G kind of was a few years ago and how Errol Spence was. So I'm going to break it down for you because I already know the excuses going to come out. They're going to be like, he don't deserve it. I'm like, if he don't deserve it, he almost got 25 matches. Now, one thing I must admit, I want to see Jerron Boots Ennis be challenged a little bit more because you're not going to just knock out everybody like that. Well, usually you don't. Some people do. Tyson was doing it. But the higher your competition, then the knockouts usually decrease. Not only do the knockouts decrease, then the guy has more experience. They hit a little harder and different things like that. So I want to see him challenged. But at the same time, if his team believes that they can do it, they've been calling out all the champions last year. They've been doing it. So if that's what they believe, then that's what they believe. You know what I mean? If he has 2 fights, he got the same amount of fights that he has more fights than Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford only fought once this year. Earl only fought twice. Mikey fought once. So he already got 2 fights and he had promotional situations. So his ranking is starting to get there. I see more people talking about him. I've been saying it like, yo, this dude probably the best out of all the class of 2016. But here's the excuses that's going to come out. They're going to say he don't deserve it. They're going to say this, and this because people have their favorite boxers and they want to protect them. People know what's really a threat. Like, everybody know I fuck with Bud. Like, but at the same time, if the dude feel like he can ready for Bud, then I already been saying it. I think he's Bud's biggest competition. Not only that, I will be more impressed with Bud beating Boots Ennis than I will be with Earl because Boots Ennis style is harder to win against than it is Earl's style. Earl got a little slickness, but homeboy super slick, super fast. He a counterpuncher. Earl Spence ain't really a counterpuncher. He wait till you get off, and then it's like he take turns. And he can be countered. Dude is a little different. His defense is sharp. His power is nice. Now, of course, we want to see him. We want to see him get tested. We want to see how his chin is, how he make adjustments late, and we want to see his stamina. Because homeboy was knocking everybody out. Not Josecito, but Teofimo Lopez, and he got in there with Nakatani, and then he started making excuses. But dude is a different breed, man. His father is there. He got the background, and he got the star power. If I was his team, in order to increase his profile, I would go to Wallow's show, Wallow 267. Shout out to them and Gilly the Kid. I would go on his show. Not only that, what I would do, I would find a way to get Meek Mill. Once you be popular in pop culture, then your profile increases fast. That's why homeboy he's like in pop culture, Tank Davis. So I would get Meek Mill. Not only will I get Meek Mill, I would get the dude that helped Meek Mill, the owner of the Sixers, to have homeboy start going to the games and building up his profile. So around this time next year, he'll be the #1 mandatory and people will be talking about him. Get his Instagram followers up. That's what I would do because he has to do that. We already see how with Bud Crawford, his profile isn't increasing, and that gives people an excuse not to fight him. But no matter how you are, if you the A side, it don't matter the promotional situation, you gonna get those fights. So the excuses is gonna be, they're gonna be like, he's not ready. But if he's not ready, then why was Errol Spence ready when he was calling Keith Thurman out back in 2013, 2014? And he got way more fights than Errol Spence, and he's good too. And he was an Olympic alternative. So they're gonna start making excuses on that. They're gonna try to say, even though they're gonna try to make it seem like he a runner. Watch, he actually bring the fight to the people. They're gonna try to say he a runner. Like, if you don't just stand right, if you don't let nobody just hit you like you in a bar fight, then they call you a runner. It's weird because if you look at his fights, he bring the action. He go for the knockouts. So they're gonna use that excuse right there. And for Boots also, like I said, they gonna make promotional excuses. They're gonna be like, he should be signed with Al Heyman. Like, we want Al Heyman to win. He's good for the boxers, but every fucking boxer is not gonna be with Al Heyman. This isn't not a monopoly. That's like having a business and you own a pet store and every customer is not going to come to you. You're going to get some people that go to another business they're going to go somewhere else to buy their pet food. You get what I'm saying? And that's just the way it works. But we also know that Al Heyman know boxing. So his best bet is to go the IBF route and get that mandatory slot. But if he can do it this year, if he can fight Lipinets or the dude number one now to be the number one, then that'd be amazing. But he has to have some promotion. He has to have some people backing him. And what better way to do it to have the owner of the Sixers, Meek Mill, Wallow 267, Gilly the Kid, all the Philly people backing him, so that way his profile gets bigger and they might do that slot. And then by the summer next year, he can fight Earl Spence, or either that or Earl give up that belt. You get what I mean? And how's that gonna look on Earl part to give up his belt? That's gonna look real crazy, ain't it? So that's the route I would take. Or it looks like shout out to homie L. He said that he in the top 15 now for the WBO, but it's only a matter of time. Like I don't think Bud will move up, so he might fight Bud before he fight Earl. Those are the fights I want to see him fight. You know what I'm saying? Before, and he even mentioned that he'll move down to 140, which I think he should just stay at 147 because all those guys at 140 is moving up next year. Jose Ramirez, Josh Taylor, Regis Prograis. The loser of the Regis Prograis, Josh Taylor, gonna move up right away, I'm sure. But the winner will probably try to get Jose Ramirez for undisputed. So if I was him, I would just stay at 147, build your profile up, and you can't stop a star from shining. Eventually people gonna go on there. And then once he go on Wallow's show, just start building up his name. Go to Power 99 FM. Just keep building up his name, because he got a coolness about him. And he like a humble with him. I think he gonna be the next thing, man. I'm telling you, Boots Ennis, I'm there. But like I said, I do want to see his chin tested. Like, because I mean, no matter how good you are, if you can, it's all about what you can take. It's necessary not what you can give. Anybody can give out ass whippings, but can you take it? Can you take a shot? So yeah, get ready for the excuses to come. Get ready for the Al Heyman excuses to come. Like, he should have signed with Al Heyman. That's what they're going to start saying, but we know how that go. Everybody can't be with Al Heyman, and eventually he might sign with Al Heyman. He just got out of his promotional situation, so, I mean, yeah, if you support a guy, it don't matter who he promoted with. But yeah, once again, man, if you like that real and you like that raw sports, smash the thumbs up. Support, we grinding. I appreciate all the new subscribers, and we out of here. Peace.